Still to come tonight on Lion's Den.
You're negatively skewed in the sense that the machinery you're thinking about cannot justify the volume you've talked about.
We have over 200 million people in Nigeria. If 1%,
Don't extrapolate. The question is clear.
No, I'm just trying to tell you the potential of the business.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. Before I go into today's video, let me say a very big thank you to those that have subscribed to my channel. I do appreciate your support. I also appreciate my returning viewers, and if you are new here, kindly click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you'll be informed whenever I upload another video. Please like and share this video so as to encourage me and support my channel. Make now support your boy Biko. Now let's go into today's video, guys. In this video, I'll be reviewing the Lion's Den episode 9. After watching this video, you should have the idea of what the lions are looking for in your business before they can invest in your business. This can be of help to upcoming entrepreneurs that intend to apply for the show next season or thereabout. The first person to face the lions in the episode 9 of the Lion's Den is Hansel Art. The company requests for 40 million naira in exchange for 12.5% equity in the business. This company and the owner are into art production and car wrapping business. Bolaji Balogun was the first to opt out of the business, and Dan Ingerem also followed suit as he advised Hansel to explore digital arts and put on various online platforms so that he can sell digitally as his business is not localized. Dan said he finds it difficult as an investor to identify where he can make money or squeeze out profit in the business. These are the reasons that Dan gave for opting out of Hansel's business. Paul Owanibe said he has a different view, as he said that the car wrapping business is a good business. Paul said that he doesn't think that Nigeria is ready for such business because there are no many customers of such in the country. It means the customers of the car wrapping business. Paul said that he thinks Hansel doesn't know much about the business to have valued it at 90 million naira. These are one of the things that I've said it in the 2 episodes that I've reviewed, that they always look at your mathematical calculations before they can invest. Paul asked if Hansel is a registered company or name. Hansel said it is a company. Paul further asked if he does everything in the business through Hansel, and he said yes. Adenike Ogunlesi cuts in as she said she is interested in buying one of the artworks that the guy brought for display. Adenike further said that she will not be investing as she does not see a business in it for now, but she will be buying one of the artworks displayed by Hansel. Dan Ingerem cuts in as he seems interested in same artwork that Adenike Ogunlesi is interested in, as Dan said that they will be bidding for the work, and Hansel was interested in them bidding for his work because it seems that will give him more money than him selling directly to Adenike without bidding. Kiyari Buka said that he likes all the artworks that Hansel presented, as Kiyari said that Hansel has eyes for aesthetics. Kiyari further said that it will be hard for him to invest in Hansel considering his valuation of his business. This is what I have been hammering since the day I've been reviewing this show. Is the business, most of these guys coming for the show are overvaluing their business. This is a very strong point, so that if you are coming in maybe next season or subsequent seasons, you should know that you must not overvalue your business. Too much of overvaluation of a business might discourage would-be investor. Kiyari said that Hansel is a very creative person, and as such, he has a very long way to go. Kiyari wished him good luck as he pulled out of the business. Paul Alanube asked whether Hansel is hell-bent on the car wrapping business or he wants to partner in other areas of his business. Paul asked this question because he said that he has always wanted to partner with an art studio, and he sees this as an opportunity for him to partner with Hansel. Paul further asked if he has any other person in the business, as Hansel said he's the only person doing his business. Paul said he's going to make him an hard offer, as he said that he will give him the 40 million naira, but for at 50% of the company. Paul further said that Hansel will be contracted to work exclusively for this company for 7 years. Paul said that he will reduce his stake by 10% when Hansel is able to give back 1.5 times his money back. Paul said he will do a cash sweep. Paul also said that in 7 years, Hansel can sit down with him and have a conversation on the company. I think he means the terms of the deal. Paul said that he will give Hansel an opportunity at any time from the 3rd year to the 7th year for Hansel to buy 80% of Paul's holdings in the company. Hansel agreed to the deal and walked out of the show. Stanley and Godson were the second to face the lions in the episode 9 of the show. Stanley and Godson are the owner of Pan-African Spark, which is a technology and business hub. One of their products is Hotel Suite, which help hotels to effectively manage their operations such as bookings and the rest. They also have another product called Miss App, and this is a social security app that promotes collaborative ways to police neighborhoods without the full intervention of the police. Stanley and Godson are on the show for a loan of 120 million naira in exchange for 50% equity in their business. Paul Owanibe is the first to ask questions, as he asked them if they are partners and they said they are co-founders of the company. Paul Owanibe further asked them for financial numbers in the past 3 years. They said in 2018 the company made 4.5 million naira, while in 2019 the company made 12.1 million naira, and in 2020 the company made 4.1 million naira. Dan Ingerem asked them why the business suffers in 2020, and they said it is due to the pandemic that occurred in 2020. Paul asked further that is the pandemic affecting the technology business? They answered that some of the services they render needs you to come and they install and also give first-hand review. These two guys are confusing in their business, as they said their company is a business hub, and Kyari Buka said that Tech Hub does not make money but spend money, and the guy said that they make money from building websites for businesses and other tech products they develop for other business. Kyari Buka said that if he gives them the 120 million naira, the money cannot be used for the businesses they claimed that they want money for, and as such Kyari needs to ask them which one they really belong to, as Kyari spotted inconsistency in their business operations. Bolaji Balokun cuts in as he asked them what the 120 million naira will be used for. The guys said for MISAP they will require to secure a gateway. Bolaji asked further the cost, as they answered that it will cost 50 million naira to secure a gateway, and Bolaji asked what the remaining money will be used for. They said the rest of the money will be spent on getting teams, marketing and branding, and a host of other things. Bolaji further asked them how much they have invested in their business, and they said about 1.1 to 1.2 million naira. How can you invest 1.1 to 1.2 million naira in your business for 3 years now running, and you are asking someone to come and invest 120 million naira? Does that value correspond? To me, it doesn't correspond. Bolaji asked them if they have the apps on their phone, and one of them answered that he can only make it available on the system. It's another problem. The Lions fought them because they do not have the app they claim is their business on their phones. These are apps you claim that has generated millions of naira for your company in 2018, 2019 and 2020, and yet you don't have it on your system. That if anybody just ask you, let me see that your app, you'll be able to show first-hand experience of that app on your phone. At this point, Bolaji said, and I quote, I have to quote him because of what he said. Actually, when you come to look for money, you need to come prepared. You know the presentation made a good impression of us, but Honestly, you just completely defeated yourselves with the fact that you didn't bring it, even the web version of it, on your laptop. I think you would have got my impression. You would have made an impression on me, and I would have been talking to you more about your valuation and try to figure out how to partner you and invest. But now, to me, it just sounds like something concocted, and for those reasons I'm not investing and I'm out. End of quote. This is, as I said it, as Bolaji said it, to let you know that these guys, they are not serious. Because if you want someone to invest that open sum of money into your business, and you are not there with everything that you have to convince the person to put in that such amount of money into your business. Kyari Buka is next to talk, as he commended them on what they were able to do on their apps. He further told them that their company is too early and that their valuation is totally out of this world. Kyari further said that if anyone brings 120 million naira, they should be working for such person. Based on these reasons, Kyari pulled out of the business. Dan Ingerem has another angle to their business, as he told them that he didn't see anything unique in their apps. Dan told them that the technology already exists in Nigeria right now. Dan also told them that they need to do a lot of homework. Dan Ingerem said for the lack of synthesis and integration in their presentations, he is not willing to invest in their business, and as such is out of the business. This shows that this is telling you that if you are going for such investment reality show like that, you should be able to be consistent in your provings, starting from introducing your business to the financial calculations that that your business have done over the years. Adenike Ogunlesi said their presentation was professional, but they fell apart when they were unable to answer the questions that the lions threw at them. That is another thing. Most of these questions asked are what they ought to have at their fingertips if truly they mean business, as they come for a presentation like the lions then. Adenike further told them that they paid a lot of attention to show but not to substance. She said if they value a business for 800 million naira and they want an investor to invest 120 million naira, the answers to those questions asked has to be at the tip of their fingers. Since they failed to provide answers to the questions the lions asked them, Adenike pulled out of the business. So that's what I said earlier, that how can you want someone to invest 120 million naira? It's not 120,000 naira in your business, and you are telling me that you don't have that app on your phone. Neither do you have a system that you have brought that you want to display the app and show how it was to them. That this is one of the things that will convince them to now put in their money into that app. You want me to promote an app with 120 million naira. You don't have the app on your phone. Neither do you have a system that you can show me how the app works. It doesn't work like that. I cannot give you my money. Even if it's 500,000, I cannot give you, because you cannot guarantee whether my money is going to come back to me or not. Not to talk of making profits. Paul Onwanibe said that the biggest thing here is that if you value a business so high, it comes with a responsibility. That's what I said. He said a 800 million naira valuation on a company that has produced average of 4 million naira in revenue. This valuation comes with substantial responsibilities. You place a high valuation on a business and you are asking for a huge investment, and you are not prepared with facts and figures to convince the would-be investor. For these reasons, Paul Onwanibe pulled out of the business. To me, it seems these guys believe they are coming to Fuji House of Commotion, because you said you are a developer of apps, and out of the 2 apps you claim to have made that has generated a lot of money for you, none is on your phone, and you want the lions to just give you 120 million naira just like that. All the lions pulled out of the business as Stanley and Gossin went home without any investment. The lessons learned here is that if you want money from someone, you want somebody to invest money in your business, and you believe that money is very hard to come by, you should be able to prove it beyond reasonable doubts that the person should invest in your business. And also it shows that you don't even have such much belief in your app, because if you say an app is a security app, you should at least first of all secure yourself before you say you are securing other people. And that means you ought to have that app on your phone that you are using it to secure yourself. These are the things that this guy they really fucked up with. The third company to face the lions in the 9th edition of the Lions Den is Trust to Gem. This company is requesting for 20 million naira in exchange for 20% equity in the business. The name of the owner is Zege Andofa from Adamawa State. The company is into turning paper waste into furnitures. Adenike Ogunlesi was the first to ask questions, as she first commended him for turning paper waste to reusable products. Our first question was that he has Zege to walk them through the process of making the furnitures. Starting from designs to production, Zege said after collecting the papers, they soak the papers for some time and they grind the papers to fine pulp. The next thing is that they form it to the desired shape and they go into the finishing and the polishing. Adenike further asked him the number of the products Zege has sold. Zege said that he has sold 5 pieces of the product so far. Adenike also has the price of the product and he said that each goes for about 25,000 naira. Kyari Buka was next to ask him questions, as he asked him when he started the business and what are his financial numbers so far. Zege said for full operations the company is just 2 years old, and he said that the financial numbers in the 2 years is just about 100,000 naira only. Kyari now asked him that with 100,000 naira revenue, how can he justify a 100 million naira valuation of the business? Kyari said, does he want to take the money to start the business? Zege said that is the essence, which means he's coming there to start up his business with 100 million naira valuation, and the 100 million naira is the investor that will invest in it. That means it's better I just buy the idea from him, I start the company and I employ him to be working for me in the company. That's just what I think I will have done as an investor. Zege further said that his projected annual sales is around 510 million naira. This is somebody that sold just 5 pieces of his products in 2 years at 100,000 naira. At this point, Bolaji Balogun cuts in as he asks him when and how does he want to reach that level, because it's just funny. Zege said he is targeting to sell 20,000 products per year. He said that he estimated to produce 1,700 units of the product per month. Adenike cuts in as she offers him an advice. She said he should decide on the small range of product that he can perfect, because he needs to do a lot of work on the quality and packaging of the product. Adenike further said that the financial number is not what she is willing to invest in, because 100,000 naira in 2 years is not encouraging at all, as she said that she will not be investing in the business at the moment as she pull out. You want to invest you want an investor to invest in your business that has just made 100,000 naira in 2 years. That 100,000, assuming the product you are selling is just 5 naira or 5 kobo, will have said that you have made a lot of sales, because if you divide that 5 naira, if you divide 100,000 naira with 5 naira, we know the quantity you must have sold. But selling a product of 20 to 25,000 naira to make 100,000 naira in 2 years shows that you just sold just 5. Is it that then you are showing a signal, red flag there to would be investor, because the person should think, why is it that your product is not selling? You have to explain the reason why you are telling me that you want me to invest 120 million naira or thereabout in your business that has just made just 100,000 naira in 2 years, and the one product goes for 25,000 naira. That means you just sold just 5. So is it that the market is, customers are not accepting your product, or something is wrong which makes you not to sell your product? Dan Ingerem was next to ask Zege questions as he asked him the amount the machine is looking for will cost. Zege said that the machine will cost around 3 million naira. Dan further asked Zege the number of products that the machine can produce per day. Zege said that the machine will produce roughly 20 products per day, which means if the machine is producing 20 products at 25,000 naira, that means the machine will produce a product of 500,000 naira in a day. That would have still make sense if you can justify selling it. To me, it can still make sense. So the only thing that I will now look at that point is how much is your profit per product. If you are selling for 25,000 naira, what is the cost of production, and what is your we know the cost of production per one. We will remove it from the 25,000 naira selling price and note your profit. This will now form the basis of deciding whether using 3 million naira to buy machine is justified. Dan told him straight away that he is negatively skewed in the sense that the machinery he wants to buy cannot justify the volume he is proposing to produce. Can you see now? You are buying a machine worth of 3 million naira and it's going to just produce 20 products in a day. Dan said that he thinks Zege needs to do a little more homework on the business side of things. Dan said he is not investing now as he opted out of the business. Kyari asked him the time frame it will take to produce one of the products. Zege said that it will take approximately 3 days to produce one product. Can you imagine? Kyari said that if it takes 3 days to make one product, that means in a month he can only produce 10 in a month. Then where is the 1,700 per month coming from? Zege said that this is the reason he's on the show, that if the investment is made, production will surely increase. And if production is going to increase, how can you justify 20 pieces from one machine in a day to 1,700 per month? With that machine, that one machine will it be able to produce 1,700? That means in a month one machine can only produce the maximum of 600, which I can even say, let's say maximum of 500. Let's remove Sundays from it. That means maximum of 500. That means the implication is that he's going to buy like 4 machines. That is 12 million naira before he can reach the 1,700 per month. At this point, Bolaji Balogun cuts in as he said that it is more than a production capacity issue. Bolaji said that there is first a design quality issue that Zege has to address, because looking at the product, it's not enticing. It's not what you can look at. It looks ugly. What it presented at the show looks ugly, and that's why Bolaji is talking about the production quality. You ought to fine tune it so that it will look more attractive to whoever is buying. Bolaji said that putting money into automation at this time is not the right way to go. Bolaji said he first needs to build following for what he's doing. Bolaji because of these reasons, Bolaji had to pull out of the business. Kyari Buka said he wants to encourage Zege to continue to pursue this business because it is waste to wealth, and Kyari believes that it is the future. Kyari said that Zege has a lot to do to be able to commercialize the business. The number of units he sells is not commercial yet. Kyari said that it is still too early for him to invest, and as such, he pulled out of the business. Paul Owanibe said that when Zege started, his presentation went well, but he was trying to figure out if this is an environmental play or commercial play. Paul said he doesn't think that Zege has ever sit down and write a business plan for his business. Paul said that he hasn't think on how to get his pricing right, how to get the quality right, how to get the design right, and so on like that. Paul said that truly there is a making of a business in his company, but it is nowhere near a business yet. And based on these reasons, Paul Owanibe pulled out of the business. That is how all the lions pulled out of the business, because looking at it, it is not commercially viable yet, because the major red flag in his business is that you are doing a business for 2 years, you sold 5 products. even if you sell and it's 25,000, even if your profit is 20,000 naira on one product, that means that you made 100,000 profit. Will that 100,000 sustain you for 2 years? Even if you are the only one who you don't have any worker, will that 100,000 naira sustain you and your family for the 2 years that you said you sold 5 products? So that means you ought to sit down, go home and do homework on that product. Let it be acceptable to the public before you come and look for investor that will invest, because an investor is what they are majorly concerned about is, I'm putting so amount of money, when am I going to get this money back with interest? And if you cannot convince them on that, they will never invest in your business. They are not interested in the amount of English you can speak or how beautiful your product is. All they are majorly interested in is, I want to invest so amount of money in your business. Is this business viable that it can bring out my money back in so number of years with interest? If it's viable, to is viable and they believe that it can bring their money back, and for a business to bring their money back, it must be an acceptable product to the general public, because it's the public that is going to buy such products. The fourth person to face the lions in this episode of the show is Alice Obodo. Alice said she got into the business because she wanted to contribute to the environmental sustainability and to also make profit. Alice is the creative director and founder of Hudalis HD. Alice is on the show to seek for 12 million naira for 18% equity share in her business. Alice said that her company recycles tires into tables, wall decors, and other materials. Alice said the company also makes smart tables that can charge your phone wirelessly because it has a universal charging dock. The table also has a Bluetooth and speaker. Alice said that the table can charge for 10 hours when fully charged. That is when the battery, there is an inbuilt battery in the table which when fully charged can be used for more than 10 hours. As the table also has an inverter with solar panel on it, whereby it will charge the battery, and at night when there is no more sun, the table can rely on the charged battery for like 10 hours. Alice said that her company was created in December 2018 and that she has sold 40 of the tables in 1 year at 65,000 naira per table. Alice said that she was able to make 2.6 million naira in the first year of the business. The table that he made with, I'm talking about the table that he made with the tires, not the smart tables. Alice said that it cost her 25,000 naira to make a table, and in the 1 year her profit was around 1.6 million naira. Between December 2019 and December 2020, Alice said she was able to sell 100 tables despite the pandemic. Alice said she still sold for 65,000 naira per table. As she further said, she was able to make 6.5 million naira in sales, and her profit was 4 million naira within that period of pandemic. Kyari Buka was the first to ask Alice questions, as he asked that she made 6.5 million naira last year, but he asked her if the designs are the same since she's selling for 65,000 naira. Alice said that the smart table is different as she sells it for 160,000 naira. Kyari further asked that what is it that makes the smart table smart. Alice said that the table is smart because it can charge her phones. It can actually boil water. Kyari, who was curious, asked her out of what is the table doing all this since it is not connected to electricity means. Alice said that it is using an inverter, which is an inbuilt source of power. Alice said that the table also has Bluetooth and speaker, which can help her play music from her phones. Immediately, the lions were interested as they all asked her to try to play the music on her phone, as Bolaji Balogun said he thinks that will freak them. All the men lions stood up to see for themselves as Alice played the music and it sounded in the table. Bolaji Balogun was the first to talk. Immediately they got back to their seat, as he said that Alice you came prepared with your own music, you are a winner. Because that was actually the music that Alice played on her phone. Can you see here now? Looking at the way Alice presented her business, answered the questions, you will know that this person really mean business. She's prepared. You will even have the insinuation that she might have gone for similar shows that are similar to Lions Den before, or she has someone that has gone to investment shows like this before that has tutored her. Adenike Ogunlesi asked Alice to tell them a little bit of her childhood, where she grew up, because what she did is actually creative. Alice said that she grew up in Lagos, but she further said that the major reason why she started this business was not really her childhood. From Alice's story, it seems she started the business out of depression. As she said, in a phase of her life, she went through a divorce and this really affected her. Bolaji Balogun now asks Alice what the 12 million naira she's looking for will do for the business. Alice said right now she's making only 8 tables in a month, but if she has more funding, she'll be able to make up to 50 tables in a month. And that if she do the maths, 50 multiplied by 160,000 naira is about 8 million naira. Kiyari and Bolaji asked Alice to break down the use of the 12 million naira she wants. Alice said that she will get assembly space for 2.5 million naira. Equipment will cost her 6 million naira. Alice said she also intends to hire more people. As she said, the remaining money will be used to pay salaries of staffs and her own salary. Kiyari asked her the amount she pay herself monthly, and she said 120,000 naira. Bolaji Balogun asked her what she was doing before she started this company. Alice said she sells palm oil by going to her grandfather palm oil farm in her village to get the palm oil and take it to Lagos to sell. Bolaji asked her if she has a shop in Ido Market in Lagos where she claimed to be selling the palm oil, and she said yes. Bolaji and other lions were impressed because it shows that she's already into making money through selling, as selling is one of the major challenges upcoming businesses are facing. Being able to sell your product yourself on the field is an added advantage here. Bolaji said that then she's really grounded in the business. Can you hear? Kiyari Buka was the first to make Alice an offer, as all the lions were curious to make Alice an offer. Kiyari said that Alice will get all the money, but at 33% of equity. I emphasized on all because of the fact that these lions, they have seen that this business, they will easily and quickly get their money back, so they are willing to offer her all the money. But where they have issues is the equity that the stake they will have in the company, which they said they want 33% equity. Bolaji said if Kiyari will agree, he will do it with him on same basis. Bolaji further said that he will also give Alice her first job to furnish a space for a technology business using some of the tires and the lights. Can you see? As she's getting investment offer, she's also getting immediate business purchases from the lions. Dan Ingerem said a few things worry him about Alice's business. Dan said like the table, he said the value is in the technology Alice was able to infuse in it. Dan said that the inverter system within the small table is of concern to him because the electricity kettle consumes so much power, and as such the kettle will run down the battery very fast. Dan said that if she used the electric kettle to market the table to people, they might feel uncomfortable because it will quickly run down the battery of the table. Paul Onwanibe said that these are two different businesses entirely, and if Alice is to choose between the two businesses, which one is she going to choose? Alice said she doesn't think she can choose. Since Alice is not ready to choose one from the business, Paul Owanibe pulled out of the business. Dan Ingerem also pulled out of the business. Adenike Ogunlesi said that Alice is an investable person. As such, if the two lions that has earlier invested do not mind third investor, she is ready to be a part of the deal at same 33% equity. Alice negotiated the deal to 25% equity, but the three lions agreed to give her at 30% equity, and Alice agreed to the deal. Taking a look at the show from the beginning of this episode, one can say that Alice is the most prepared, as her presentation really showed that she's prepared to face the investors. I'm quite sure that Alice must have participated in such program before, or probably she has someone who has participated in such program before that truly guided her. A big thumbs up to Alice with what she did to win the hearts of the lions on this episode. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Before I go, let me say a very big thank you to those that have subscribed to my channel. I do appreciate your support. Thank you. I also appreciate my returning viewers, and if you are new here, kindly click the subscribe button down there and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be informed whenever I make another video. Thank you.